it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
what up? Welcome to the stream tonight. Bruins and Coyotes from Gila River Arena in Glendale, Arizona. What's up, Karen, and what's up to everybody watching the stream tonight? Glad to have you here tonight. The Bruins come into this game on a 2-game skid. They lost to Anaheim on Monday, and they lost to Colorado in overtime on Wednesday. And the Bruins look to bounce back against a struggling Arizona team. And we just got some news about Tuukka Rask, and apparently his time in Boston might be numbered. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But what's going on to everybody tuning in tonight for this one, Bruins and Coyotes? Or anybody at all, I don't know. Besides Karen, hey, what's up? Oh, man. Bruins and Coyotes. This is gonna be an interesting game. For sure. Definitely an interesting game. Because the Bruins are lining up a little something like this, and this is where it gets a little strange. If I could pull up the screen. Bergeron, Marchand, Smith, Haula, Hall, Pasternak, Coyle, DeBrusk, and Steen, Nosek, Bleed, and Lazar. Grzelcyk, McAvoy, Riley, Carlo, Forbort, and Vakanainen with Ullmark in net, and Troy Grosenick as the backup. Tuukka Rask is day-to-day with a lower body injury, and he has a, man, his days are numbered, I think. Oh, brother. Arizona's lineup looks like something like this. Boyd, Keller, Schmaltz, Galchenyuk, Krause, and Eriksson. Dzingel, Ladd, and Kessel. Nash, Roussel, and Fisher. Capo, Bianco, and Gostisbehere. Moser and Strawman, Chikrin, and Lyubushkin with Wedgwood in the net for Arizona. So that is your starting lines for these two teams. Wedgwood versus Ullmark. Yeah. Hopefully we'll have some more folks join us. Like Edited and Blanus and everybody. Hopefully we have some more folks join us today. Or tonight, or Bruins and Coyotes. Alright, it posted. That's good. Nope. Instagram story posted announcing the game, giving the headline that I'm live. Comment posted. I was tagging a couple people in a comment saying, hey, I'm live. Okay, sweet. It's also 9 o'clock. It's a late start. Why? I mean, I get it. It's an East Coast versus a West Coast team, but I don't understand why these games start at like late on the East Coast. You know, like it just doesn't make sense to me. It never has. I don't think it ever will. I don't think it will ever will make sense. You know? And plus, this isn't a really big game for the Bruins either. They're playing the worst team in the Western Conference, in the Arizona Coyotes, who are coming into this game at 10-27-4. Pretty much says it all right there. Yeah. Let me make a poll. That worked last time. Who's gonna win? Bruins? Coyotes? Ask your community. I love your intro graphics. Whoever did them out did them. Yeah, that is not my footage. Yeah, that is not my footage. However, all the sounds were mine. Make sure, guys, to vote in the vote section who's going to win, Bruins or Coyotes. This game's about to get started here any second. Make sure, guys, to please drop a like on the stream. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell next to it. Follow me on social media, on Instagram and on TikTok. Links down below in the description. It's also on your screen. Definitely go do that. We should definitely, you're cool if you do that. You know what I mean? As we get this game started here shortly. Okay, well, I guess we're going to play some hockey. So Tuukka Rask is out day-to-day with a lower body injury. He is not going to be on the rest of this road trip. Jeremy Swayman is going to join the Bruins in Dallas against the Stars on Sunday. Pekka Rinne, Hall of Fame. Do I think Pekka Rinne is going to go into the Hall of Fame? Yeah, I think he will. I think what's going to hurt his chances is the fact that he didn't win a Stanley Cup. But I think he will. Same with Henrik Lundqvist. He was one of those goalies where I think he deserved a Stanley Cup but never got one. Unfortunately. Starting goaltenders for the Bruins is Linus Ullmark. In 21 games and 20 starts, he's 14-5-1, a 2.61 goals against average, and a .914 save percentage. In his last 7 road starts, he's 5-1-1, a 2.42 goals against average. For the Coyotes, it's Scott Wedgwood, and this season with the Devils and the Coyotes, he's 4-10-3, a 3.37 goals against average, and a .893 save percentage. He's 1-7-1 in his last 10. What's up, Bonnie? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. We are underway from Gila River Arena in Phoenix. Oh my God, Glendale. We are underway. The game is on. Marchand got the puck. Taken away from him by Fisher. Marchand gets it back, throws it across for Craig Smith. He'll whack it into the zone in deep. Grzelcyk chips it to Bergeron. Throws it across for McAvoy. Marchand leaves it for Smith. A lot of black and gold in the mix of that in the arena tonight. Fisher moves it up for Riley Nash, Bruins legend. He'll play it out to center. Here's Grzelcyk for Marchand. Grzelcyk whacks it across for McAvoy. Clayton Keller on him. McAvoy plays it out, and the puck goes up into the benches and out of play. Guys, make sure to please drop a like on this stream. Let's get to 5 likes before the end of the first period. I know that's easy for you. That's easy. Literally, just click the like button. Let's get to 5 likes before the end of the first period. Let's do that. All right. That's our goal. Hall will take the draw against Boyd. Boyd wins it. Keller has Schmaltz cutting to the goal. Keller's shot saved by Ullmark. Rebound taken away there by Pasternak. Here comes the Bruins out to center. Here's Pasternak, has Hall and Haula. Saucer pass for Haula. Back to Pasternak, trying to go give and go. Couldn't get to him cleanly. Back to Riley at the line. Lets one go. Shot blocked by Boyd. Hall on it. Right side. Trying to play it back to Carlo. Keller intercepts. Carlo keeps it in, though. Plays it in around the net. Pasternak gets tied up there with Lyubushkin. Back to Riley. Plays it to Pasternak. Riley and Pasternak play give and go. Riley for Hall in the slot. Fan on the shot. Puck goes wide. Hall plays it around. Comes out in front. Here's Haula for Hall. Chips it in front. We got a penalty coming up. It's going to be against Arizona. Throwing the puck on Jacob Chychrun. And the Bruins go to the power play here in the first. Chychrun goes off. The Bruins will have an early first period power play. He tossed it and then threw it. Yeah, he can't do that. He threw it to somebody else. So Bergeron, Marchand, and Hall with Pastrnak and McAvoy will be the top power play unit for the Bruins against Nash. Is that Krause? Yep. Stralman and Roussel. Bergeron plays it around for Marchand. Here is McAvoy. Marchand on the right side, almost lost his footing, gets it back. Marchand shoots and a save there by Wedgwood, and Arizona gets it out. Sorry, that is not Krause, that is Moser, one of their defensemen. McAvoy for Pastrnak, gets it across the line to Bergeron, kind of a weak pass. McAvoy keeps it in. Marchand for McAvoy, one-timer, stopped by Wedgwood. Marchand on the puck, trying to play to the middle, taken away there by Lawson Krause. He'll get it out. Corey Crawford, a Neil Hall of Fame goalie. You're not even close. He's a Hall of Famer because he's got 3 Stanley Cups. That will pretty much say it for itself. McAvoy leaves it for Hall. And Hall will get it across the line, trying to find Bergeron. Kicks off his skate into the corner. Hall and Lyubushkin go behind the net. Bergeron and Pastrnak in there. Puck comes to Louis Eriksson. Marchand takes it away. Puck goes off the stick of Roussel. Comes to Shane Gostisbehere, first year with Arizona, after he was traded to Arizona from Philadelphia over the offseason. Gostisbehere, a 200-foot dump slap shot all the way back down to the Bruins' end. Grzelcyk will recover for Erik Haula. Haula has Coyle in the middle, couldn't quite get it to him, taken away there by Boyd, and he'll whack it back into the Bruins' end. Ullmark leaves it for Grzelcyk. He will play it back for Coyle. He'll swerve back as he didn't have an ankle to get out of his zone. Coyle across the red line. Here's Jake DeBrusk. Trying to get it to Coyle in front. Receives the pass. Grzelcyk. Haula. Right side. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Haula for DeBrusk. Trying to bank it in front of that. Coyle and Smith chip at it. And a save by Wedgwood. Nine votes, and all of them have gone in favor of Boston. Let me know who's going to score the first goal in this game, if so, and if you're really confident, which player will score the first goal? Coyle against Riley Nash to the left of Wedgwood. Face-off tied up. Moser takes the puck and clears it. Arizona kills off the penalty. Forbort across the line, quick re-entry, back to 5-on-5. Chychrun out of the box. Nash plays it around for Andrew Ladd. He'll play it out to center. Here is Chychrun. DeBrusk whacks it off his stick. Coyle denied there by Ryan Dzingel. And Forbort will try to move it out for the Bruins, though. Off of Jake DeBrusk. Gostisbehere chips it to Kessel. Kessel across the line. Shot saved by Wedgwood. Rebound cleared aside by Vakanainen and Forbort. Bruins try to get it out. DeBrusk and Vakanainen tied the puck up. Nosek out just outside the Bruins line. He'll chip it into the zone. Gostisbehere plays it to Kessel. Ladd takes it away from him. Or Ladd got denied of a pass, excuse me. Lazar across for Carlo. He'll cross the line with the puck. Couldn't get it to Lazar. Riley's there. Fires it over the net. Lawson Krause plays it out, trying to get it to Eriksson. Deflects off his stick. Riley deflects it off, bleed stick into the zone. Wedgwood leaves it for Chychrun. Nosek ties him up. Krause trying to play it out to Eriksson. Puck deflects up into the Arizona bench, and there'll be a face-off here in the Arizona end. Face off to the left of Wedgwood. Bergeron wins the draws. A big cluster in the middle. McAvoy deeks and misses the net. He tried to go to his backhand, and it just went wide. Grzelcyk on it. Trying to get it to Smith. He gets it to him. Banks off Lyubushkin. Smith gets the puck back and got tied up in Lyubushkin's skates. Smith plays it back to the line. Grzelcyk across McAvoy. Finds Smith in the high slot. Turns around and fires it. Trickled wide off Marchand and Chychrun. Chychrun plays the puck around for Schmaltz. He'll play it out to center. Here is McAvoy back in his own end. Back skating. Finds Smith in the neutral zone. Marchand re-enters the zone. Has Bergeron as a drop. Marchand gets around Lyubushkin. Trying to find Bergeron. Couldn't get it to him. Marchand and Keller get tied up. Marchand gets the puck free. Trying to get it across to Pastrnak. Denied there by Boyd. And Schmaltz flips it out to center for Arizona. Forbort takes the puck. He'll dump it back into the zone. Bruins, actually, both teams are finishing changes. Moser back for Anton Stralman, longtime member of the Rangers and the Lightning. Roussel plays it out. Here's Fisher. And somehow Vakanainen beat Fisher to the icing. And there's going to be an icing here against Arizona, even though Fisher beat Vakanainen to the puck. Kind of a shocking sequence of events here. Excuse me. Haula against Riley Nash to the right of Wedgwood. Nash wins the draw against Hall as Hall is kicked out. Haula, puck comes in front. Wedgwood, puck comes free. Wedgwood thought he had it. The puck scrambled it free in front of the net. Pastrnak comes free. The puck gets hooked down. Stralman plays it around to Nash for Roussel. Nash takes the puck and flips it out to center. Fisher enters the zone. Puck comes to Haula. He'll chip it up for Pastrnak. Here's Hall. He'll flip it into the zone. Gets around Gostisbehere. He's the first at the puck. Hall trying to find Coyle. He gets it to him. Trying to get it to Pastrnak and got deflected there. Would love to talk to you guys tonight during the game. Make sure to give your thoughts on the game. Do whatever you want. Riley plays it up off of Capobianco. Wedgwood plays it out off the stick of Carlo. This puck will come back down into the Arizona end. Into the Bruins end, excuse me. Carlo. Turnover. Puck comes off Kessel's skating wide. Here is Ryan Dzingel out high. Off Gostisbehere. Here's Andrew Ladd. He'll find Capobianco behind the net. Coyle and Riley. Off of DeBrus sticking out to center. This puck will come out into the Arizona end. Kessel. Capobianco. He'll find Kessel in the neutral zone. Across the line. Drops it. Gostisbehere shot. Saved by Ullmark. He'll hang on there with no problems. Thank you to whoever subscribed. I appreciate that. I just saw that we have a new sub. I appreciate to whoever you are. I appreciate you. Score update around the league. Detroit and Pittsburgh are tied at 2 in the third period in Pittsburgh. Rangers lead the Wild 2-0 in the second period. Avalanche and Blackhawks are scoreless through 1. Capitals lead the Stars 1-0 in the first. Arizona's next game is tomorrow as they host the Buffalo Sabres. And the Bruins' next game is on Sunday night. They're going to be in Dallas to take on the Stars. Should be a fun game. Both teams are pretty even. Bruins will walk into that game as of right now 24-13-3 against the Stars, who are 22-16-2. And then the All-Star break is next weekend. So that is going to be fun. The skills competition will be next Friday at 7:30. That'll be in Vegas, and then the All-Star game is going to be on February 5th, 3 p.m. That's going to be fun. I might stream the All-Star game. So I'm a huge fan of Swayman. He's proven himself. I think, yeah, Swayman's a really, really good goaltender. I think it's just the fact that Rask came back, there wasn't enough room for 3 goaltenders, unfortunately, because Swayman's just too good to just be in the minors right now. And apparently he's looked really solid in the minors, too, for the Bruins, so. It's just unfortunate that Rask signed when he did, because Swayman was really starting to come into his own. Taylor Hall had 27 points in 35 games with Arizona last season, back in the 2019-2020 season. Nosek's kicked out of the draw against Travis Boyd. They'll have Curtis Lazar come in and take it. And puck is still tied up. Bruins somehow come away with this puck, even though Arizona won the draw. Kept in by Schmaltz as Forbort tried to play it out. Keller chips it back. Lyubushkin trying to keep it in. Bleed and Nosek jamming at it. It's still on sides. Here's Keller for Kessel. Has a chance, and the puck missed wide on a shot by Chychrun. Schmaltz back to Chychrun out high. Fires a shot that went up and over the net, into the protective netting, and out of play. Face-off won by Arizona. Eriksson wins it back to Lyubushkin. Throws it to the middle. Off of Krause's skate and wide. Chychrun plays it in for Krause around the net. Galchenyuk and Bergeron go for the puck. Louis Eriksson plays it around the boards. Here is Chychrun. Jams it to Krause. Here's Eriksson trying to play it back to the line. He edges it back to Lyubushkin. Slap pass around the net. Here's Krause. He'll try to play it to Galchenyuk. Got the puck taken away from him by Marchand. And here's Smith out the center. Smith dumps it in deep. I love the fact that Arizona is now using their the Kachina logo as their primary logo. That's great. I think that's a good thing. That's a good marketing thing. As Eriksson plays it into the zone. Mike Riley. Just letting you guys know I am a Bruins fan, but if you are a Coyotes fan, you're obviously welcome in chat too. Riley for Coyle. Plays it in deep. So feel free to say something if you choose to. Moser plays it around past to Brusque. Roussel got denied. DeBrusque and Coyle in there with Nash and Moser. Coyle plays it around the perimeter for Riley out high. Plays it back into the corner. Coyle, puck goes over his stick. Moser on it. Plays it out. Puck goes over everybody. Back to Ullmark. And Oscar Steen plays it around for Mike Riley. Here is Charlie Coyle just went off Taylor's Hall, sticking into the zone. Hall plays it to Pasternak, tied up there by DeZingle. Pasternak trying to chip it out. Ladd takes the puck out to center. Here's Christian Fischer. Cross ice pass went nowhere. Ullmark will have to play it. Plays it around. Here is Hall. Finds Pasternak in the middle. Across the line, got knocked off the puck. Lyubushkin takes it away for Arizona. Ladd back. He'll cross the line. Lyubushkin plays it in deep. Ladd on it for DeZingle. Puck deflecting there. Pasternak plays it to Hall in the neutral zone. He'll edge it into the zone as Kessel got beat by Hall. Here he is, though. Here's Phil the Thrill. Phil Kessel. Here's Chychrun. He'll get it into the zone in deep. Stroman denied by Lazar. Nosek and Keller get tied up. Grizzly plays it across for McAvoy. Lazar gets it around Fisher into the zone. DeBrusque will go play catch. He'll go play forecheck. Moser and DeBrusque on it. Boyd. Lazar ties him up on the boards. Big tie up in the corner. DeBrusque comes through with it for Nosek. Keller takes it away from him. Keller has time. He'll reach the blue line, get poke checked by Nosek. McAvoy plays it up the ice for Marchand. Like goals 5 likes before the end of the first period. I know we can do this. So let's do it. Gostisbehere. Bergeron takes it away. He'll cross the line, chips it in deep. Smith puck comes in front. Here's Riley. Riley out high. Carlo waiting. Shoots. Deflection. Save by Wedgwood. Smith plays it aside. He'll try to play it back into the zone. Keller plays it out. Smith for Marchand. Cross for Riley. Re-enters. Riley for... Here's a shot by Smith. A big stop. Wedgwood. Hand pass is called. And we have a dead chat to start stream. That's great. I kind of thought this would happen. It's a late night. I get it. They go to commercial break. Hold on a minute. Give me 1 second here. Hold on, I'm looking up something. Nope. Oh, that wouldn't pop up in dashboard. I'm dumb. YT. My computer's being loud. Hold on a second. So during the first intermission, can you please explain the wild card list situation? It's a little confusing. The Rams are supposed to be in the Super Bowl. Why isn't it just them and one team? I could try to explain it, if I can. Bruins have the puck as they're back from commercial break. McAvoy tried to play it into the zone. Riley Nash takes it away from him. Here is Fisher, denied there by Nash. Here is DeBrusco, try to flip it into the zone, gets around Lyubushkin. DeBrus's shot went off the side of the net and wide. Coyle and Nash going to race with the puck. Coyle edges it back. Here's Vakanainen's shot, saved there. Puck comes in front of the net and goes high into the corner. Chychrun. No DeBrusk back to Vakanainen's shot, went wide of the net. Fisher plays it out. Here's Vakanainen for Forbert. Cross ice for Urho Vakanainen. Plays it past Stralman into the zone. Moser around the boards. Haula and Pasternak tie up Stralman. Work back to Forbert. Keeps it in. Well, backhand didn't go and do anything. Here's Pasternak for Haula. He scores! Erik Haula! And the Bruins take themselves a 1-0 lead in the first period. Pasternak with a nice move, got it to Haula, and he puts it home, and the Bruins strike first. So that is a good start for the Bruins as Erik Haula gets the first goal of tonight's game. Smith lost an edge. Finds Bergeron. Smith 2-on-1. Smith across for Marchand. Couldn't get the pass to him. Grzelcyk plays it across. McAvoy. Shot deflected off Gostisbehere and wide. Grzelcyk back of the line. Plays it in deep. Keller has the puck. Smith trying to get the puck free from Keller. And he was successful at it. Here is Gostisbehere. Cross ice for Schmaltz. He'll play it into the zone while Arizona will finish a change. Bergeron will go back and get it. He'll find Grzelcyk. Pasternak deflects it off the boards into the zone. Chychrun looking up ice. Had Eriksson denied there by Riley and Carlo, who pinched and stepped up on that. For Pasternak, trying to play it up for Hall. Chychrun denied him. Haula takes it away. Haula has Carlo. Shoot, save. Haula rebound. Got his stick lifted there. Eriksson trying to play it out. Here's Galchenyuk. Denied there by Erickson. Kraus plays it into the zone. Onside. Shots are 9-5 Boston here in the first. Riley for Carlo. And the Bruins will move it out. Pastrnak trying to find Taylor Hall. Denied there by Andrew Ladd the line. Both men go down. Play is offside. As apparently, well, they were offside. It's still 100% of the vote goes to Boston. And the same is on my Instagram story. I posted earlier when I was announcing my stream who is going to win. Out of 24 votes, all 24 of them were in favor of the Bruins. Wow. I had never seen a 100% sweep with that many votes before. That was shocking. Coyle wins the draw. McAvoy for Grzelcyk plays in and around the net in deep. Ladd for Moser. DeBrusk and Steen pinch on him. Here is Kessel. Across the line, here is a chance for Andrew Ladd. Trying to find Kessel in the middle. Sorry, that was DeSingle. Sorry, not Ladd. And Olmark will cover it. So Eric Holla gets the first goal of tonight's game. It is Holla from Pastrnak and Forbert at 12:30 of the first period. Oh, brother. It's 9:33 where I'm at. If this game started at 7 p.m. like all normal Bruins night games do, this game would be over by now. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. Man, my Bruins fan reacts video to the Bruins versus Avalanche game did really, really well. It's got 70 views, which is high for me, speaking that I just posted the video yesterday. It's pretty high for me. Damn. I don't need this either. You know, it's going to be really cold. I'm from New England. It's going to be really, really cold this weekend. I don't know if you guys are experiencing this. We're getting almost 2 feet of snow, apparently, this weekend. Oh, my Lord. We're going to be buried. Buried. What are they saying now? Still 12? We're in the 12 to 20 inches of snow range. Good God. Do you guys realize how much snow that is? That is a... Jeez. I'm 6 feet tall, right? I'm 6 feet tall. That snow would probably be right about here. Just about my hip. Gostisbehere plays it in deep. Here is Ladd and Kessel working for the puck. Steen plays it out. Ladd keeps it in, finds DeZingle. Angled off the puck by Coyle. DeBrusk plays it out. Kept in by Ladd as he gloves it down the line. Finds Kessel. Here is Gostisbehere with space. Didn't shoot. He swaps with Capobianco. Here is Capobianco. Shot, blocked, save, rebound. DeBrusk, Middletown, Connecticut. Okay, yeah. I'm in New Hampshire, so. Yep. I know how it is. Here is Gostisbehere. I'm sus. What did I do this time? What did I say? What did I do? Coyotes ice the puck. What did I do, Robert? What did I do now? To make people, to make me a sus ball. What did I do now? Face-off won by the Bruins. Smith dumps it in deep. Marchand spins off Gostisbehere. Back to Riley. Goes in around the net. Schmaltz on him. Riley trying to bank it in. He couldn't. And the puck comes out to center as Carlo's got it. He has Marchand as Riley was up on the play. Marchand got knocked down by Keller. Surprised the Coyotes aren't really going after Marchand after his comments. If you guys didn't see, well, I'll explain to it here in a few minutes here. As we got about 4:15 to go here in the first. Fisher. Roussel for Fisher going to the corner. Forbert just knocks him into the boards. Nash and Vakanainen get tied up. The 3-on-3 scrum. Nosek, Carlo, and Vakanainen. Fisher, Nash, and Roussel for Arizona. Fisher gets knocked down. Vakanainen plays it up off Marchand's skate. Recovers the puck, plays it back to Vakanainen for Forbert. Vakanainen for Nosek. He gets hit hard by Stralman. Bleed and Moser going to the boards. McAvoy and Galchenyuk keep it alive. Lawson Krause takes it away. Schmaltz playing to play it up ice. Past the stick of Eriksson. No icing as it went off his stick. McAvoy and Galchenyuk tied up. McAvoy plays it up for Anton Bleed. He'll use the boards to get it out. Stralman plays it across. Moser plays it into the zone. Galchenyuk plays it to Grzelcyk. Krause denies him. McAvoy around the boards, cut off there by Kessel. Stralman keeps it in. Back to Kessel. Pinballs. Pastrnak spins off Stralman. Trying to get it to Haula. Deflected by an Arizona defender. Keller. Gostisbehere off of Keller's stick. Into the zone. Ullmark will smother it. Let's get to 5 likes before the end of this stream. Not the end of the stream. End of the first period. We know you can get to 5 likes before the end of the stream. We can do that. 5 likes before the end of the first period. There's 2:40 to go. Let's do it. Phil Kessel's almost at 1,000 points. He's at 931 career points. I remember when he was drafted. Well, I don't remember when he was drafted. That's a lie. I remember him when he was a Bruin in his first few years of his career, and then he was traded in that awful trade to Toronto that going to backfire. Capobianco's shot, save Ullmark. Keller trying to play it, and Pastrnak plays it out to center as the puck got denied. Pastrnak walks in. A nice move! He got around a couple of defenders. He just couldn't finish. And now here comes Schmaltz out to center. Across. Here's Keller to the net. Trickled wide off Riley's stick. Gostisbehere. Bank pass goes nowhere. Keller's there to play it. Here is Schmaltz. Carlo ties him up in the corner. Schmaltz has Keller in the slot. Back. Gostisbehere sets up. Back skates. Here is Kessel. Score! Nick Schmaltz. 1-1. Arizona ties it. Not Kessel. It was Nick Schmaltz. And the Coyotes tie it 1-1. Through Ullmark and in. And it's 1-1. And the chat goes mild. Vakanainen plays it to Coyle. In the neutral zone, here is DeBrusk. For Coyle. And DeBrusk go into the corner. Coyle, DeZingle, and Lyubushkin get tied up. Coyle for DeBrusk. Here's trying to get Steen in the middle. Couldn't find him as the puck pinballed. Here's Kessel. He has the puck. Lyubushkin. Kessel. Chychrun across the line, trying to get to DeZingle, denied there by Coyle. Forbert and Ladd going to the corner. Forbert gets the puck up. Stralman keeps it in. Back to Chychrun. Shot, save Ullmark. Coyle trying to play it out, kept in by Nash. Kessel with space. Shot. Missed the net that time. Vakanainen denied by Nash, and Arizona some good zone time here. Moser plays it around for Roussel. Forbert takes it away. Off of DeBrusk sticking out to center. This will be icing here. Yep. Against Arizona. Against the Bruins here with under a minute to go here in the first. Face off to the left of Ullmark. It's Boyd against Coyle. Must be this. They were trying to tank, and they are succeeding at it for the most part. Only got 10 wins, and we're in almost February. Coyle backhands it out to center. Here is Gostisbehere. 30 seconds to go in the first. Gostisbehere across for Schmaltz. Here is Keller. Shot. Blocked by Lazar. Good effort getting down and blocking that. He is down. He's in a bit of pain here. McAvoy for Bleed. He got taken out by Schmaltz. Keller for Boyd. Nosek goes down. Big tie up there. Bleed finds Smith in the neutral. He got denied there by Fisher. 5 seconds to go. Here is Roussel at 2 seconds. Poke checked. And that will do it for period number 1. 1-1 tie. And if you're the Bruins, that was not a good first period. Even though they scored the first goal, Lazar's in a bit of pain. Defense was shaky. Offense was here and there. The Bruins are the obvious better team coming into this game. The Bruins did outplay Arizona that first period, but Arizona was dominating the puck the final, let's say, 3 minutes of that period. Not good news if you are a Bruins fan, like myself. Not good news to hear. As we are in the first intermission here, I need to step away. I need to go get some water. My throat's really dry. I could sense it because of the change of air. Here, how about you guys listen to the finals of the final few minutes here of the Red Wings Penguins game here. Let me check and see how this game is going.
Malkin out on the right wing. Gensel going to the goal. Malkin was cut off. Here come the Red Wings back.
Be right back.
Larkin a chance off the stick of Zadina and wide. Played out to center and back. 1:35 to go in the OT. Lucas Raymond for the Red Wings into the offensive zone, right wing side. He'll play it back to Suter. Handoff for Raymond, also out here with Nick Leddy. He'll turn it out to center ice. Pass there by Suter, broken up. Red Wings into the offensive zone. Chance there to Smith again! Comes up big! Allows no rebound!
All right, I don't think anybody needs to listen to that anymore. Let me call the Red Wings and Penguins game in overtime so you guys can hear it from my perspective. Because apparently this guy is a little cuckoo from what I'm hearing. 47.1 left in overtime. Brian Dumoulin for Pittsburgh. Going to call the remainder of this game, or at least overtime anyway. Here's Crosby. Malkin finds Marino. Got knocked down by Bertuzzi. Seider gets the puck taken away from him. Seider plays it up for Bertuzzi. Here come the Red Wings. They got a 2-on-1 with Larkin if he speeds up. Trying to find Larkin. Taken away there by Marino. Malkin plays it up for Crosby. Crosby has a chance at a break. Crosby misses the net. Look out. 2-on-1 for the Red Wings. Seider with Bertuzzi. Seider has it with space. Seider saved to Smith in the final 2 seconds of overtime. It's a good time waster. You know, it's a good time waster to watch other games during the intermission. 1.6 left in overtime. It's 2-2 here in overtime. Red Wings need to get a quick face-off win, and they need to win this game. Tied up, and there's going to be a shootout in this one in Pittsburgh. I need COVID? I've already had that. I don't need that again. Thank you. Appreciate it, though. No, I don't, actually. Screw you. I don't need COVID. I've already dealt with that before. Don't need it again. No. Sorry, I just saw that comment. No, I don't. This game's in the second period. It's only in the second period? Oh, the game started at 8. Oh. So I thought it was in New York City. I thought the game was at 7, but apparently it was at 8. Oops. Why? Oh, it was Henrik Lundqvist's induction ceremony tonight. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Red Wings and Penguins in the shootout. Must have listened to the Penguins commentary of this game.
Very talented shooters. Penguins 2-4 in shootouts this year. Wins against Winnipeg and Florida. Detroit is 1-1.
My chat messed up. My chat is dead, is what it is.
See what Jake's got up his sleeve. That's a 1 for 6 on the season. He will kick us off round number 1.
Here comes Gensel. He'll walk in on Pickard. Gensel cuts and misses the net. He tried going far side on Calvin Pickard, and it didn't work. Yeah, no, my chat's dead, is what happened. Because nobody has anything to say. Here's Lucas Raymond. Minutes ago, I just saw it now. Raymond walks. Oh, it froze. It froze. Still freezing. Buffering. We'll never know if he scored a goal. We'll never know. Oh, he got it. He got the goal. Crosby walks in on Pickard. Save Pickard. Now the Red Wings can score and win, I believe. Larkin. No, I know it was there. I just read it now. I saw it pop in before I left. I just didn't read it. Larkin saved by DeSmith. Just nobody has anything to say, so like a finals game. I have only been to 2 NHL games in my life, and none of them have been playoff games. Both of them were in November. I remember that. Letang scores. The Penguins can stay alive. Here comes Letang in on Pickard. Letang walks in and stopped by Pickard. And the Red Wings win. They beat the Penguins 3-2. The Red Wings just beat the Pittsburgh Penguins, who is probably one of the best teams in the NHL. Damn. Yeah, I have not been to an NHL game in 10 years. And, dude, I want to go back. I want to go back to an NHL game. Hopefully. Eventually. Computer, we do not need to be doing this right now. Yeah, my chat isn't messed up. My chat's dead. I knew your message of me needing COVID was there. I just didn't read it till now. And by the way, that's not cool. I don't wish COVID on anybody. Well, there's a few people, but other than that, there's a few people that I wish COVID upon. But I strongly don't like them, so. And I have a reason not to. So. Robert, what are you saying? What are you even saying in the chat? I have no idea what you're even talking about. San Francisco, but Sam Smith sounds better. The hell does that mean? I am genuinely confused what that means.
What you say?
Out of 14 votes, 100% is in favor of Boston. If you want to let me know who's going to win, send your vote in the poll in the chat. What the hell was that face? My face of confusion. I was like what? I was just confused. That's my confused face. And tell me that I'm ugly without telling me that I'm ugly. Yeah, I know. When's the second period going to start? The Bruins. Look, I'm going to talk to you about a couple things. So, first of all, let's go over the box score. Bruins outshot the Coyotes 9-8 in the first. Bruins had one power play and were not successful. Bruins won 56% of faceoffs against Arizona. Arizona out-hit the Bruins 13-11. Bruins had more blocks 4-2. They had less giveaways. Arizona 7 compared to Boston 6. And Coyotes had 4 takeaways and the Bruins had none. Arizona got a vote by somebody. Somebody clearly is just the Bruins hater because there's no chance that the Bruins would lose to Arizona. Although, I don't know. As we chat, mini skateboard stunt and fails. What's going on? Welcome to chat. Are you in Arizona? Are you a Coyotes fan? Voted Coyotes. Hey, that's cool. Scoring summary: it was Hollis 5th from Pasternak and Forbert at 12:31. Arizona's goals was Schmaltz from Gossesbear and Keller at 18:04 of the first. Arizona's next game is back at it tomorrow. They're hosting the Buffalo Sabres at Gila River Arena. The Bruins' next game is on Sunday as they're in Dallas to take on the Stars, and then, Robert, they come home for the Kraken on Tuesday. That should be fun. Close this tab. I don't need that right now. Oops. My phone's almost charged. That's good.
I'll bring it in.
What's it at? 91? Alright, I'll let it finish. Okay. Yo. Okay. I was having some issues with the streaming there. Who voted Coyote? This guy, mini skateboard stunt and fails, apparently voted Arizona. That's cool. I'm just saying. Crazy how that. Oh, Brad Marchand. He was ruthless yesterday on Twitter. Okay, so apparently, Coyotes fans might want to listen up. Their deal with Gila River Arena is going to be up, and they're not renewing it, so they have to look for a new place to play. So the Coyotes are working on a deal to play at a 5,000-seat arena at Arizona State University, which would make sense. It's in Phoenix. It makes sense. Craig Morgan of Phoenix Sports reported that. The team is looking for a new home as its deal with Glendale is set to expire. Somebody tagged Brad Marchand and said, "What do you think of this one?" He responded with, "Well, the only way they get 5,000 fans at their games now is if they give 4,500 of them away for free, so it wouldn't change much." And if you don't believe me, if you do not believe me, here's the tweet. I will let you read it for yourself. So I'll read you again. If it ever wants to come into frame. Arizona Coyotes are working on this deal to play at a 5,000-seat arena at Arizona State University. What do you think about this one, Brad Marchand? Well, the only way they get 5,000 fans at their games now is if they give 4,500 away for free, so it wouldn't change much. No comment. Well, no. Actually, yeah, I have a comment. That is freaking hilarious. Okay? That is probably Marchand has been goated on Twitter with his trolling. He went after... Who did he go after? He went after the Carolina Hurricanes' Vinny Trocheck for being compared to a rat. And when he asked if he's compared to Brad Marchand, he said, "You're sure you're calling me a rat?" That was funny. He said he was a Lambo compared to Trocheck being a Prius. He called out the Carolina Hurricanes for being the reason the NHL still plays 20% in escrow. That's freaking funny as hell. He called out the Oilers a couple days ago. Called the Oilers fans for after the Panthers were winning 6-0, they tossed jerseys on the ice. He said I don't want to see Oilers fans crying when McDavid and Draisaitl don't re-sign there. And now this. He has been on a Twitter rampage, and honestly, people are starting to like him now, which is weird. He's finally getting the respect he deserves. Yeah, he was a dirty player at first, but now he's not really that much of a dirty player, and he's really, really skilled. All right, second period's about to start from Glendale. 1-1 is your score. If you haven't, check the chat. Click the poll. Let me know who's going to win, Bruins or Coyotes. We have a 14-1 ratio in favor of the Bruins. It's 93% saying the Bruins are going to win. 7% says Arizona's going to win. That might change as the stream goes on. It might go up. It might go down. Who knows? Phil Kessel has played 942 consecutive games. Keith Yandel, who's also active, has played in 965 career NHL games, which is in a row, which is an NHL record.
I got you, says Rollins. I got.
Bruins are in the road whites, shooting left to right. Coyotes in the road in the home blacks, the green, red, and white checkered. Green, red, and white throughout. Green, maroon, whatever you want to say. Green, maroon, and white go throughout, shooting right to left. Second period underway. Riley dumped it in deep as Bergeron won the opening draw. Here's Smith, plays it around the net for Marchand. Dzingel trying to wrap him up. Smith plays it back to the line. Shot by Riley, missed wide. Here is Andrew Ladd. You voted me for president? I just saw that. I knew that was there. I just didn't have time to read it. Dzingel's shot missed the net. Why would you vote me for president? That's a bad thing to happen. Smith and Moser going to the board. Smith knocks him down. Moser plays it out cross corner. Or cross ice. Grizzlick for Hall. Back to Grizzlick. Providence Bruins. They're a full team tonight. McAvoy across the line. Here is Hall. Shot. Missed the net that time. He scored the Bruins goal back in the first. Pasternak tied up there by Stralman. Grizzlick keeps it in. Pasternak banks it off of a skate. Hall trying to play it out to center. McAvoy recovers. Out at center. Here is Clayton Keller. Rotates around Pasternak. He'll get around him and cross the line. Keller. Saucer pass for Schmaltz. Back, here's a shot by Chychrun, missed wide. Lyubushkin plays it to Keller. Drops it for Chychrun. Holla on him. Holla lifts his stick. Chychrun and Grizzlick get tied up. He'll play it around the boards. Chychrun trying to play it to Boyd. Holla chips it around for Grizzlick, and the Bruins will try to take it away. They'll try to play it out. Grizzlick for McAvoy. Chychrun takes the puck away. He'll play it in around the net, and Arizona will still keep the puck in. DeBrusk trying to play it out. He got stopped there. He got a stick to the face that time. Kraus. Pasternak takes the puck. He'll get it out. This will be icing here. DeBrusk caught something to the face. It might have been a stick of some sort. I'm not sure what it was. We now have a couple of more votes. Arizona has 11% of the vote now, while the Bruins have 89%. Out of 18 votes. Galchenyuk took the draw against Holla. Holla won it, but it came right to Ullmark. He'll hang on to it. Galchenyuk against Coyle to the right of Ullmark. Galchenyuk wins the draw clean. Here's a shot there by Capobianco, missed the net. Eriksson back to Gostisbehere, stopped by Ullmark. And Forbort takes the puck away. He'll play it out to DeBrusk at center. Cross corner dump in into the right corner. Steen on it. Capobianco. Kraus back to Eriksson. He'll play it up ice, trying to get it to Galchenyuk. He'll be the first of the puck. He'll beat Forbort to it. Vakanainen deflects off of a stick of Eriksson and all the way back down. Wedgwood plays it to Capobianco. Here is Fisher. Deflects off of Roussel and wide. And Riley takes the puck as Bleed takes the puck away. Uh-oh, that could have been a bad turnover right to Roussel. But Bleed was there to recover it. Bleed. Lazar, no second there. Lazar gets the puck free. Kept in a shot by Riley, pinballed wide. Lazar on it. Stralman goes down. Puck comes to the middle. Fisher takes it away. Up for Antoine Roussel. He'll get it around and into the zone. Riley will play it around his own net for Carlo. Shots are even 10-10 here in the second. Lazar plays it out, but Schmaltz takes it away, who scored for Arizona in the first. Here is Keller. Schmaltz out high. Swaps with Chychrun as he rotates back out to the point. Chychrun for Schmaltz. Here's Lyubushkin for Chychrun. Nosek takes it away. He'll try to find Marchand up ice. Marchand kind of got stopped there by Lyubushkin and Schmaltz. Lyubushkin takes the puck. He'll play it up to Keller. Crowd looking, the Bruins fans in attendance looking for a call, won't get one. Keller for Schmaltz, a shot that just missed wide of the net. Smith plays it out. Gostisbehere for Capobianco. McAvoy plays it out, but Dzingel takes it away. Clean re-entry for Arizona. Kessel for Gostisbehere. Shot missed wide of the net. Dzingel is there on the back door trying to tip it in. Gostisbehere finds Dzingel. Finds Kessel. Has Ladd denied there by a couple of Bruins players. Dzingel. Puck pinballs right to Pasternak. He'll cross the line. Finds Hall in the corner. Hall and Capobianco get tied up. Ladd plays it up ice. Here is Dzingel for Gostisbehere. Kessel all over the stick of Ladd. Too hot of a pass to handle. Vakanainen in the neutral zone. Has to swerve back to get an angle. Here's Forbort. Left side, dumps it in deep, just across the red line. Hall for Pasternak. Shot, saved by Wedgwood. And he will hang on. Feel free, guys, to talk to me in the chat. It's also a very interactive chat. Usually, hopefully, it's an interactive chat. Apparently not tonight. But you guys could feel free to talk to me. I would love to talk to you guys tonight. Hey, editor, how you doing, man? Welcome to stream. Was hoping you'd show up eventually tonight. What's going on? 1-1 here in the second period. Bruins' goal came from Haula. Arizona's goal came from Nick Schmaltz. Coyle wins the draw. Watching with family today. Oh, that's nice. DeBrusque for Coyle. It's late, though. Coyle has Steen in the middle. Couldn't find him. Coyle and Galchenyuk plays it around. DeBrusque to the net. Trying to stuff it home. Save. And Eriksson takes the puck. Plays it out. So are you going to be in the rest of the stream tonight or no? Make sure to vote, too, in the poll. If you haven't yet. In the puck. Probably in and out. That's cool. I'm going to be live for the Bruins game against Dallas on Sunday night. That's going to be a fun one. The Bruins won the first time those two teams met back on opening weekend. Lyubushkin for Fisher. Bleed gets it back to Nosek. I was considering streaming the NFC title game, but I decided against it. Bleed and Lyubushkin go into the boards. Lazar tied up there by Nash. Lazar trying to play it to Nosek. He can't get it to him. We'll play it around for Bleed. In front for Nosek. Couldn't play the pass in front. It was a Grzelcyk. Nice move. Angling off a couple of Coyotes players. Nosek works the puck back to Grzelcyk. Grzelcyk's shot went wide. He tried to find a sneaky backdoor. He just couldn't get the puck through. Lyubushkin for Chychrun. For Roussel. Puck goes past Carlo. Fisher plays it in. Vakanainen on it. He'll move it up. Here is Marchand. He'll cross the blue line. Locker room in Edmonton will get worse. With Evander Kane, oh yeah, for sure. That's going to be a very toxic locker room as much as it already is. I think it's going to get even worse. Vakanainen for Bergeron. I'll talk about that during the second intermission. Vakanainen for McAvoy. Smith and Marchand. Marchand trying to work at the Smith. Taken away there by Travis Boyd. I haven't seen Mike Riley in a little bit. Schmaltz. Here is Travis Boyd. I think he's only had one shift this period. Trade in the future. I think he might get traded, or he'll want out some way, or he won't re-sign in Edmonton when his contract's up. I hope it's a trade because I think we all know McDavid's the best player in the league, and his talent is being wasted. Same with Draisaitl, man. Both of them are superstars. Hall for Pasternak, a kick save, Wedgwood. Big save by Wedgwood on Pasternak, who was loaded up and ready to fire. And here's Forbort. Kessel takes it away. Oh, there's Riley. 2-on-1 with Ladd. Kessel shot. Save. Rebound. Forbort takes it away. LA Kings. Oh my God. The trade to McDavid goes to LA for Adrian Kempe and Anderson Dolan. Hall plays it in the zone. Bruins play the Kings 2 times in 2 weeks in late February and early March. Chychrun flips it into the zone. That could be a future Bruin right there, Jacob Chychrun. I suspect that the Bruins might go after him at the deadline. Hopefully try to get something done. Galchenyuk back to Gostisbehere. Back to Chychrun, deflects off of Krause, save Olmark, and he will smother it, and Krause is getting into it with Carlo. And I just want to point this out, even though this might jinx it. The Bruins have not lost to a game to Arizona since these two teams met in a 2-game series in Prague back in 2010. Just want that to be known, that the Bruins have not lost to Arizona since October of 2010. They have a 16-game winning streak against Arizona. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, well, Sam jinxed it. No, I didn't. Because the last time these two teams played, I said the same thing. The Bruins have not lost in a very long time. I wasn't a YouTuber then. That's how long ago this was. But there's that. Carlo is a gentle giant type of guy, big but softer than a sponge. That's why they need Jacob Chychrun. He's a giant guy, okay? But he's not afraid to fight. He's not afraid to throw his weight around. He's not afraid to, get a little scrappy. And he brings some more size to the defense. Because it's forward and Carlo, and then everybody else is under 6 feet tall, I think. Like forward 6'5", I think 6'6". Let me check. Forward 6'4". Clifton's 6'6". Okay. The rest of the starting lineup, Vakanainen is 6'2", Riley's 6'2", McAvoy's 6'1", Grzelcyk, he's 5'9". That guy's short. He's 5'9". I'm taller than Matt Grzelcyk. At 17, I'm taller than Matt Grzelcyk. I am standing here at 6'1". Okay? You want to have some size in that left side? Yeah, you'll have Forbort and Grzelcyk. So maybe we get rid of Riley and send him off to Arizona and get Chychrun back, and we send a little package deal. Riley and DeBrusk for Chychrun and maybe a pick. Chychrun shot missed the net. Marchand. No, I'm talking about defense. I'm talking about the defense. I don't think you understood what my point was making. Chychrun for Nash. I was talking about the defense. Yes, Marchand's a short guy. He's not a tall guy at all. Wild card in football, LOL. I don't even know what you wanted me to explain. The Rams won the NFC divisional. They won the wild card game against the Cardinals. They won the divisional against the Bucks. Now they're in the NFC title game. Winner goes to the Super Bowl. That's it. And the Super Bowl is going to be in their stadium. That's happened before. It happened last year. And that's that. DeBrusk plays it out to Lyubushkin. Here is Riley Nash, Bruins legend. Plays it in the zone. Vakanainen for McAvoy. For Anton Bleed. Deflects off Travis Boyd's stick up into the Coyotes bench. So, yeah. I'll be paying attention to the offense and to the championship weekend this weekend. But I'll be calling the Bruins Stars game on Sunday. But I'll be paying attention. Grzelcyk takes the puck across the line. Bleed plays it in deep. Grzelcyk and Capobianco get tied up. Here is Keller tied up there by Lazar for the puck. Boyd and Bleed in there. Bleed works the puck free. Puck comes right to Gostisbehere. Carlo trying to keep it in and used his skate to try to keep it in, but it banked out. Carlo off of Bleed's stick. The Bruins are not playing great right now at all. This is what you call a pathetic attempt. A pathetic effort, Carlo banks it, trying to get it to Capobianco, denied there by Keller. Carlo for Grzelcyk. For Smith, trying to get a saucer pass to Bleed, couldn't. Carlo for Smith. Smith walks in, shot, saved by Wedgwood, rebound, kicked out. All the way back out. Kessel in a foot race with Forbort. He'll get back to get it, though. Forbort plays it around for Riley. Out to center. Moser will go back to get it. He'll play it to Stralman. Anton Stroman. Oh, bad bounce. Here's Ladd trying to get it to Dzingel. Here's Kessel. Shot blocked by forward. Kessel for Dzingel. Bergeron takes the puck. He'll play it up to Smith. Smith across the red line. He'll dump it in deep. Somebody lost a glove out there. Smith gets first to the puck. Plays it to Marchand. Passes stick. Vakanainen steps up and chips it back into the zone. Deflects off a high stick out to center. Here is McAvoy. Shots are even 14-14. Smith trying to find McAvoy streaking in the slot. Couldn't. Dzingel plays it back to Moser while both teams are making changes. Here is a Christian Fischer. Haula takes it away. Finds Pastrnak up ice. He has Hall to drop. He got denied at the line there. Haula for Vakanainen. Back to Haula. Saucer pass for Hall. Clean re-entry. Hall trying to get it to Pastrnak across. He couldn't get the pass through traffic. Wedgwood plays it around. Here is Chychrun. I think McAvoy stepped up. Chychrun with space. A shot. Kick saved by Ullmark, and he'll hang on to it. Let's check in around the other games in the league while they're in commercial break. The Penguins beat the Red Wings 3-2 in the shootout. The Wild lead the Rangers 3-2 in the third period. Avalanche lead the Blue Jackets 2-0 in the Blue Jackets. Oh my God, they lead the Blackhawks 2-0 at the end of two. Capitals lead the Stars 3-0 in the second period. That's good for us because the Bruins play the Stars on Sunday, and that's it. Coming up tomorrow in the NHL, Ducks and Senators at 12:30 from Ottawa. At 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Pacific from Canadian Tire Center up in Canada, Ontario, Canada, which is like just outside of Ottawa. Kings and Flyers at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific from Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Jets and Blues at 3 from Enterprise Center in St. Louis, 3 p.m. Eastern at noon Pacific time. Sharks and Panthers at 6, 3 Pacific, 6 Eastern from from Florida Arena Live in Sunrise. Oilers and Canadians at 7, 4 Pacific from the Bell Center in Montreal. Maple Leafs and Red Wings in an original 6 matchup at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. It's 4 p.m. Pacific from Little Caesars Arena in Detroit. Vegas is in Tampa to take on the Lightning at 7 p.m. Eastern. 4 p.m. Pacific from Amalie Arena. I'm considering streaming that game. That's a big game. Vegas versus Tampa. Wow, that's going to be a dynamite game. Same with the Maple Leafs and Red Wings. That should be a fun game to watch. Devils and Hurricanes at 7 from PNC Arena in Raleigh. It's going to be at 4 p.m. Pacific. Coyotes, they host the Sabres tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific from Glendale as they host the Buffalo Sabres. And tomorrow night, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, it'll be Calgary hosting Vancouver. Should I stream tomorrow night? Should I stream either the Maple Leafs and Red Wings or the Golden Knights and Lightning? Or any game that you guys want to watch tomorrow? Like, I'm down. That Vegas and Tampa game sounds really fun. I might want to stream that. That sounds really, really fun. Schmaltz against Bergeron. I didn't realize that game was happening tomorrow. I might stream that just for fun. But I might just watch it. Even if you guys don't want me to stream it, I might just watch it anyway. Bruins switched up the lines. Steen's in the first line with Bergeron and Marchand right now. They did a switch. Bergeron back to Vakanainen. Indirect shot. Got blocked. Steen plays in and around the net for Capobianco. Yeah, so Oscar Steen's in the first line for the Bruins right now. Turnover. Bruins take it away. Marchand for Bergeron. Here's Steen. He fanned on the pass. Taken away there by Boyd. Here's Keller. 2-on-1. Keller. A couple of guys back for the Bruins, though. Gostisbehere. Poke check by Bergeron. Under the radar. Trap defense. He got tripped, and there's going to be a penalty on Arizona here. And it's going to be a penalty on Arizona here. Gostisbehere for tripping, and the Bruins will get a power play for the second time. First time was not so successful, but they did dominate that power play. They just didn't score. Jack in the lineup. That should be fun to see the Eichel in the Golden Knights uniform. If I'm the Western Conference when Vegas gets Eichel back, watch out. You think they're good now without Eichel? I can't wait to see what happens with Eichel. That team's going to be dominant. Second power play units out there to start. It's Coyle, Smith, and DeBrusk with Pasternak and Grzelcyk on the D pair. Bruins had 3 shots in their first power play, but they were unsuccessful. Coyle wins the draw. Here is Grzelcyk. Saucer pass for DeBrusk. Smith shot. Saved there by Wedgwood. Puck kicks free in front. Kicked out. Grzelcyk keeps it alive. They'll reset. Pasternak. Back to Grzelcyk. DeBrusk. One-timer. Missed the net, but went up and out of play. I think Wedgwood got the shoulder on that one. There's a bust. Oh, for sure. Well, now he has a lower body injury, so guess who's the backup tonight? Troy Grosenick. Yeah. He'll be going back to Providence tonight as Jeremy Swayman will be joining the team in Dallas. He's expected to start against Dallas on Sunday. So Swayman will be in between the pipes. Apparently, that's what I heard. According to a couple of Bruins pages, Swayman should be in net on Sunday. Grzelcyk. Shot missed. It got stopped by Wedgwood. Pasternak plays it around for DeBrusk. If he wins that game, oh my God, to be the rest of the problem, huh? DeBrusk trying to find anybody backdoor. Smith jamming at it in front. Coyle kicks the puck free for DeBrusk. Plays it around the net. Here's Pasternak. Cross ice, trying to get DeBrusk and taken away there by Moser. Nash tied up there by Smith. He'll try to play it out. Grzelcyk trying to keep it in. Puck forced out. About a minute to go on this power play unit. Pasternak across the blue line. High pass went nowhere, and Arizona clears it. Allmark will leave it for McAvoy as the top unit comes out. Marchand, Bergeron, Hall. Pasternak and McAvoy. Here's Bergeron right side looking for some options. Has to swerve back to Marchand. He'll rotate to the bumper. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Marchand for McAvoy. Pasternak left side. Fires it on the net. Went up into the netting and out of play, was deflected. Get this rebound under control. He's gonna be something. Apparently he's been awesome in the AHL. Apparently he has looked dominant. Apparently his rebound control has been pretty decent. So if that's the case, I can't wait to see it if he starts against the Stars on Sunday, and I hope he's good. Okay? As long as he's good and the Bruins offense shows up, face off won by the Bruins. Here is Pasternak. Back to Marchand with space. Marchand. McAvoy right side. Shot. Score! Charlie McAvoy! 2-1 Boston here in the second. It's a power play goal. Good shot from the right circle. Power play goal for Charlie McAvoy. His 7th of the season. And it's 2-1 Boston. That beat Wedgwood clean under the arm of Wedgwood. So it's McAvoy's 7th from Marchand and Pasternak at 13:41. It's a power play goal. Just got that score come in. Had the scoring sheet come in. So here's Krause. He'll play it around Riley into the zone. He goes down. Penalty on Boston. Riley takes another costly penalty. It's going to be interference. And right after that power play, Arizona will get a power play now. And the chat goes mild when McAvoy scores. No one cares. Been wild with points. They get another point. That's Pasternak's 2nd assist already. He had an assist on the Haula goal, and now he gets an assist on the McAvoy goal. So Arizona gets a power play. Riley for interference again. Cost us against Colorado on Wednesday. Boyd will take the draw against Nosek. Nosek wins it. Arizona's first power play attempt of the game. Forbert jams it up for Lazar. Forced out. Lazar's got a breakaway. No, he doesn't. There's somebody back. Never mind. Lazar. Gosper. I didn't see Gosper get back. I thought he had a break. Lazar. 1-on-3. Kessel takes the puck. My bad. I thought Gosper wasn't back. Kessel for Keller. Ladd across the line. Keller. Puck trickles in on a net, and Ullmark will smother it. Shots are 19-15 Boston. Six gets 6 minutes a game. You're absolutely right. Bruins and Coyotes. Only 4 people saw my story I posted 2 hours ago. What? What? With my 650 followers? What? Okay, Nesson. Hey, guys, let's not do this. All right, thank you. Gostisbehere out high. Shot block comes in front. Kessel shot fanned on. He plays it back to Gostisbehere. Did you guys see that? The Nesson glitch? God. Gostisbehere for Keller. Has Kessel wide open on the left side. Didn't have an angle. Kessel. Waiting. Keller for Gostisbehere. Back to Kessel. Left side. Saucer pass for Keller. Kessel. One-timer. Stop Ullmark. Sure, tomorrow. We're projected to get 12 to 20 here. It's going to be rough, man. Kessel for a shot by Gostisbehere. Went off of traffic in front. Here's Keller on the right side. 35 to go on the power play. Back to Gostisbehere. Keller has Kessel sneaking in back door. Didn't find a Marchand on him. Here is DeSingle. Puck comes in front of the net. Kessel deflected back out to the point. Here's Keller. Sorry, that is Kessel. Oh my God, I can't say their names properly. Here's Keller, right side. Cross for Kessel. Shoots! Oh, it trickled through Ullmark, but it went wide as Vakanainen plays it out to center. Puck play with a high stick. And they'll play the puck as a stoppage. Yeah, so where I live, we're projected to get 12 to 20 inches of snow tonight into tomorrow and maybe a little bit of Sunday. It's on a weekend. Right? Like, we're not going to have any days off from this. Darn. No, it's okay, though. This is the big one, they say. This is going to be the big nor'easter of the year. On the east, and northeast is getting hit hard with snow. Here is Fisher. In front of the net, save Ullmark as the power plays up. The Bruins kill that off. As they're going to go to commercial break with under 4 minutes to go in period number 2. McAvoy, they're looking at him, gives Boston the lead. Yeah. Make sure, guys, to please drop a like on the stream. We can get to 10 likes. I know we can, and I hope we will. Let's get to 10 likes. Let's subscribe to the channel if you have not done that yet. Hit the bell as well. Follow me on social media. Instagram and TikTok. Links down below in the description. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will get a shout out on my Instagram story that you follow me there. So yeah, you will get a shout out on my Instagram story if you follow me. So definitely consider that. Go follow me. You'll get a shout out on my Instagram if you follow me. As long as you tell me in the chat that you follow me. And your username on Instagram. So that'd be sick. What was that? I heard that sound of the stream disconnecting. I don't like that. Okay, it's still green. We're good. I gotta get milk and bread. Not the milk and bread. Oh my God, that's funny. 90% of the vote goes to the Bruins. 18-2 vote ratio. Not too toxic for me. No, I get it. I completely understand. I've been there. I've considered quitting YouTube and social media. It got toxic. I understand what that means. I get that. Sorry, mate. I don't use social media anymore. It got too toxic. Yeah. I just read that comment. What am I saying? Troy Grosnick is the backup. Yeah. He's 32. He's 6'1". He's 190. About the same as me. He's from Wisconsin. He's from cheese country, man. Kraus wins the puck back to Chikrin. He'll play it in around the net. Kraus and Carlo go into the corner. Galchenyuk works the puck free. Eriksson back to Capobianco. Shot missed the net. Kraus and Grizzly get tied up. Here's Chikrin. Back to Galchenyuk. He'll play it around the net for Eriksson. Carlo goes down. Eriksson trickles in on net. Ullmark will make the save. I think that went off Coyle's stick.
Like I got neon guts.
From him. Shots are even at 19. 19 apiece. Here in this one. I uploaded a Bruins fan reacts to the game against Colorado on Wednesday. I uploaded it yesterday. Make sure you guys to go check it out if you haven't yet. It's actually doing really, really well on my channel. Here is Lazar's shot, gloved down by Wedgwood. And he will hang on. Thank you to James Sanchez Palmer for subscribing. Appreciate it, brother. I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate every subscriber I get. We're on the road to 300. We just hit 200 like last month. We're going to hit 300 really, really soon here. Here is Pasternak. In front of the net, Halla got denied there by Riley Nash. Here's Antoine Roussel, poke check by Riley. Pasternak plays it into the zone. Strawman takes it away. Fisher dumps it in. Ullmark plays it around the boards, and the puck actually went up into the netting. At least he didn't pull a Rask and shoot it over the glass. Y'all remember that? Remember how much of a depressing penalty that was? God, he shot that one. Woo, he skied it. He took that puck on his stick like this. Shot it to his right, up into the 15th row. Good aim. Nosek against Boyd. Boyd wins the draw. Keller plays it back to Labushkin. And, Bleed's hurt. And he is leaking. Bleed's okay. He's going to skate off. He's going to get himself stitched up. He looks fine. He's probably going to be back for the third period. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. 4-minute power play for the Bruins is going to be a double minor for high sticking on Schmaltz. So the Bruins are getting a 4-minute power play here. That will, if nothing happens here, will extend to the first 68 seconds of the third period. Heidi tomorrow, because I'm going to be doing like a Buffalo Sabres fan reacts like you do for that game, because the game starts at 9 p.m. Nice. I might be live for a game tomorrow. It's either Toronto and Detroit or Vegas and Tampa. I'm not sure which one yet. And then Sunday, I'm going to be... Well, actually, no. Tomorrow night... No, I can't go live tomorrow. Tomorrow's the Royal Rumble. I can't go live during the Rumble. I'm going to be watching the Royal Rumble. Never mind. Please disregard any word that I just said about possibly going live tomorrow night. Never mind. You gotta watch the Royal Rumble, man. And then, obviously, on Sunday, Bruins and Stars here at 7. Did Schmaltz's stick not hit Bleeds? No penalty. Apparently, Schmaltz's stick did not hit Bleed. Never mind. Let's see. Was it? Oh yeah, no, that wasn't That wasn't Schmaltz. That was McAvoy. Nope. Yeah, it was. Man. Oh, so it was Ah. Yeah, it was McAvoy's stick. Oh, that's unfortunate. Damn. Other games going on around the league. Wild lead the Rangers 3-2 with under 5 minutes to go on that one. On Henrik Lundqvist's induction night, that would suck if the Rangers lost. Avalanche lead the Blackhawks 2-0 in the third. Caps are blanking the Stars 4-0, and the Red Wings beat the Penguins 3-2 in the shootout. Face-off won by the Bruins here. Marchand for Vakanainen plays it around for McAvoy. He'll play it up ice for Steen. Denied there by Keller. Keller plays it back to Lyubushkin for Keller. Keller plays it around the net, the safe route. Schmaltz plays it to Keller. Chychrun, center point. Shot off of Schmaltz and high. Boyd's there. McAvoy and Bergeron pinch. Schmaltz for Keller, right side. Keller looking for an option. Has to rotate the puck for Boyd. Bergeron takes it away. Plays it up for off of Steen and a couple of skates. And now here's Keller. For Schmaltz across the line. He'll chip it into the corner. Vakanainen. Steen to Vakanainen. Here's Bergeron now. Keller, as Kessel keeps into the line, as we're in the final 2 minutes here of the second. Ullmark plays it to Vakanainen. Up ice. Marchand for Haula. Haula dumps it in deep. Wedgwood plays it. Will play the puck down. Gostisbehere plays it around. Pasternak's there. Rotating, doesn't have an option to pass, and the puck comes out. Forbert. Mike Riley on the right side. Here's Taylor Hall. Spins off Capobianco. Pasternak's one-timer got blocked by Andrew Ladd in front. Ladd's been playing for so long, I forgot he was still playing. Speaking of, he's a 2-on-1 with Dzingel. Ladd trying to find Kessel as a drop. Shot by Moser at the side of the net. A shot by Moser, saved by Ullmark. Where's the puck? Where's the puck? Referee has it. Jesus, they wouldn't blow the damn whistle, so nobody would know where the puck was. Remember how I just said it was 2-0 Colorado? Well, that changed. It's now 3-1, and both teams scored a goal. Not have a point yet. He doesn't? No. 5-0 now. No way. He doesn't have a point. Is there some point streak on the line? Oh, I don't want to watch the video of Van Riemsdyk scoring a goal. I could care less. Boyd, chance it on the net, saved by Ullmark as we're in the final 45 seconds of period number 2. Nash, Roussel, and Fisher tied it up. Along with a couple of Bruins. DeBrus works the puck free. Coyle up for Lazar. Lazar gets around Stroman. Around the bend. Lazar to the goal. Whoa! Big collision. Wedgwood got hit, and now there's going to be some extracurricular activity for obvious reasons. Roussel and Stroman won a piece of Lazar, although that was not avoidable. Is there going to be a penalty on Lazar here? Lazar ran through Wedgwood. Let's see. Was this Stroman's fault? Roussel bumped Lazar, which I think knocked him in the Wedgwood. So should there be a penalty on Lazar and Roussel, or just a penalty on Lazar here? Lazar's obviously going off. But is there going to be a matching penalty on Roussel? Bergeron's talking to the ref. Let's see what the call is here. I'm not sure. Lazar's in the box. So it's just Lazar going off. Arizona goes back to the power play. here with 26.1 to go in period number 2. It's 3-2 in Chicago. Chicago just scored 2 goals in 40 seconds. It's now a 1-goal game. What is happening? Nosek against Boyd to the left of Olmark. Face-off won by Arizona. Carlo works the puck free from Keller. Ladd and Forberg get the puck free. Here's Coyle. He'll shoot it down the length of the ice. They'll have one last rush here in the second period. As long as nothing happens here, Arizona will have a power play to start the third for about a minute and a half. Got to spare for Ladd. Taken away by Coyle. Good clear. Period number 2 is over. We go to period number 3. Bruins have themselves a 1-goal lead on a goal from McAvoy on the power play. Sorry, I'm texting. Shots are 22-21 Arizona. Through 2, by the way. It's now 4-2 Colorado. What is happening in that game? 4 goals in a matter of a minute 38. This game was 2-0 5 minutes ago. It's now 4-2. What? What the hell? Okay. Landeskog at 116. Hagel at 138. Kane at 218. Newhook at 254. What is going on? I am confused and concerned. That is something. 4 goals in a matter of almost 2 minutes. I don't know. I've never seen that before. 4 goals in a matter of 2 minutes. Honestly, impressive. It's a great team against a crappy team, but hey, impressive nonetheless. Yeah. Is the Wild Rangers game over? Check. There was a goal scored and it didn't count. So apparently there was a goal waved off against the Rangers. Okay? With under 2 seconds to go. And they're throwing stuff on the ice now. They're chanting some expletives at the referees. My God. So, and now the classy New York, right? They're throwing stuff on the ice. Keep it classy, New York. Keep it classy. They threw stuff on the ice because they weren't happy that a goal was disallowed. Like, bro, they threw bottles of beer. Like, wow. I want to see the goal. I want to see what the goal was. Like, I want to see that. I want to see if the goal should have been disallowed or not. I want to see that part. That's what I'm curious about. You know what I mean? I want to see what the goal was, so that I could make a judgment if that was a goal or not. Wouldn't be on the NHL app. It would be probably on Bleacher Report somewhere. Well, I can't find it, but when I do find it, I want to see it. Because I don't know why they're throwing stuff on the ice, but apparently there was a goal disallowed. It's all I know. There was a goal disallowed. On the play. Not sure. Not sure what happened. Rangers, no goal. I want to see if anything pops up. Nope, that's not it. That's back in 2012. 2022. I'm looking to see if anything pops up for the no goal. I'm kind of curious now. No, probably not. It just happened. Actually, I'll go to Twitter. I'm checking. Still nothing. You know, you'd think there would be a clip up on social media by now. Nope. Nope. Why would there be? Oh, yeah, that's a goal. Oh, that is a goal. Oh, the refs screwed the Rangers out of that one. I can't show it because of copyright. But damn, that's a goal. Oh no. Oh, that is across the goal line. No goalie interference on that because that's what they were calling off. Oh no. Oh my God. That's a goal. How is that not a goal? Wait, I want to go back and see this live. I want to see the replays of it. I want to go back and see the replays of this. I want to see this. I'm trying to go back, but it's buffering because, you know, damn internet or this site. Oh, I went back too far. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, come on. I just want to find the clip. I want to see the replay so you guys can show me. Or so I can show you anyway. I want to see. Well, here it is. Where's the goalie interference? Wait, hold on. Let me go back again. Where's the goalie interference? How? Wait, how is that not a goal? How is that not goal? How is that goalie interference? That confuses the hell out of me. Does that confuse you? Can somebody tell me how that is goalie interference in the chat? Can somebody explain that to me? Oh, Lord. I'm not a Rangers fan. I can say a big ha-ha, but oh, wow. I'm talking my story. I just watched the goal that was disallowed in the ending of the Wild Rangers game, which cost the Rangers the game. Hey, NHL, and the replay review system, that's screwed over. Now, I just screwed that up big time. The Rangers just got screwed out of the game by the NHL against the Minnesota Wild tonight. The Wild are winning 3-2. The Rangers scored to tie the game with under 2 seconds to go. Apparently, there was goaltender interference. I watched the clip myself, and there was no goalie interference in the play. Later on tonight, I'm going to post the clip, and I'm going to make you guys the judges. Is this goalie interference or not? Make sure to stay tuned to my story, because, oh boy, that is total BS. Rangers got play that watched the clip. That's up on my story now. Where, how, what, and why is that goalie interference? He barely even touched him. How? Lamario, your guess is good as mine. I don't know. I genuinely, with my whole heart, do not know how in tarnation that is anywhere near goaltender interference. He didn't touch him. There was no... He went down in the butterfly because he was trying to keep the puck out of the zone. He was trying to keep the puck out of the net. There was no bumpage That was clean hockey. The puck went in the back of the net. This game's tied. Oh, that is awful. Oh. Oh. That. Oh my goodness. I'm still stunned. That is without a shadow of a doubt one of the worst calls I've ever seen in my life. And that's how the game ends. Oh, that is awful. From 2011 to 2022, there's one thing that referees have in common. Every single sport, they suck. Yep, true. True. You're absolutely right. Wow. It's the Manhattan screw job, is what that is. Huh. Lord. Oh my. That is the wrong damn call. And the referees be the Rangers and the Rangers fans are the referees.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
You're not that guy. How could you be that guy? You know? 5 days ago, they lost 5-0. Just going to score a goal. Still blew because of an injury. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, the Sabres are in goalie trouble. I don't know if you saw. This is such a Sabres thing to happen. No offense. Well, I don't know. Take it the way you want it. Buffalo's in a bit of a pickle. With Michael Hauser in COVID protocols, the Sabres have no available goalies that are on NHL contracts. Craig Anderson, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen and Malcolm Subban are all injured. Dustin Tokarski has COVID. Aaron Dell is suspended. The Sabres have no goalies. They can't play. They're going to have to get an emergency backup to play their next game tomorrow against Arizona. They're going to have to hope that one of these three people can play. Or they're not going to have a goalie to play. Taro Sugimoto time. Oh my god. Third period about to start. What do they suspend Dell for? The hit on Batherson in the third period, at the end of the first period, which was cheap and unnecessary in my view. Yeah. So the Sabres just have no goalies. They just have none. They are just, yep, great. That's just awesome, right? Michael Hauser. Yeah, he's in COVID protocols. He's got COVID. Carlo plays it in deep. Remember, Arizona has a power play. I should have not taken that down. Arizona has a power play here in the third period. Got to spare. For Ladd to flex off of his stick into the zone. Carlo spins off Keller. Trying to chip it. Boyd takes it away. Carlo and Boyd get tied up. Keller and Forbert going to the boards as well. Yeah, he's got COVID. He can't play. Man. Such a Buffalo thing to happen. Puck jammed around. Back to Kessel at the right point. Kessel has Gostisbehere left side. Kessel passes to the right. It's Keller. Keller for Gostisbehere. Has Kessel's a one-time option. Left side, Kessel. Gostisbehere loads up, fires, and got blocked in traffic. Can't get it out. Gostisbehere gloves it down and keeps it in. Here is Keller for Boyd. Gostisbehere for Kessel, left side. Kessel delays, has Keller. Didn't have a lane. Trying to find Kessel backdoor. Block pass by Marchand. Kessel back to Keller. With space. Dot deflection. Went off of Ladd and wide. Kept in by Gostisbehere at the line. Here is Keller. Cross ice for Kessel. Banks off his skate. Carlo takes the puck. He'll try to clear. Forbert gets it. And he'll use the boards and gets it all the way back into the Arizona end while the Coyotes will go get a change. And the power play is up now. Back to 5-on-5. Bruins kill it off. Chychrun for Fisher. Dives and gets the puck into the zone. McAvoy for DeBrusk. Coyle gets the puck up for Smith. Knocked down. Coyle for DeBrusk. Here come the Bruins now. DeBrusk will turn on the Jets. They'll get around Chychrun. DeBrusk to the slot. A powerful move and a save by Wedgwood on DeBrusk. Back to Vakanainen. He skied that one to the second deck. Up and out of play. Remember, guys, the poll is closing with 5 minutes to go in the third. So if you want to have a say on who you think is going to win this game, make sure you vote Bruins or Coyotes in the poll in the chat. The poll will close with 5 minutes to go in the third. So definitely make sure to get your votes in if you haven't already. Holla will take the draw against not Riley Nash. It's going to be against Ryan Dzingel to the right of Wedgwood. Holla wins the draw. Hall works it back to McAvoy. Vakanainen for Pasternak. Back to Vakanainen. Throws it across McAvoy. On the net. Hall and Labushkin go down. We got to fight. McAvoy and Roussel are going at it in the circle. McAvoy didn't want to fight him, and Roussel dropped him. Oh, boy. Ding, ding, ding. It's time to fight. It's a Friday night fight night in Glendale. Time to fight. McAvoy and Roussel. Well, it didn't look like McAvoy wanted to fight at all. But Roussel took a shot at McAvoy. McAvoy responded. They dropped. McAvoy's kind of hesitant to drop the gloves. Roussel just dropped them all at once. And that was it. One shot knocked down McAvoy. No fights. It's going to be a 4-minute minor, a double minor on Roussel for roughing, and McAvoy will get a 2-minute for roughing. So the Bruins will actually be getting a 2-minute power play out of this because an extra 2 minutes was tagged on to Roussel. Bruins get a power play. So apparently it's going to be 4 minutes for roughing on Dzingel, Roussel, and then 2 minutes for roughing on McAvoy. The extra 2 minutes will cause the Bruins to get a 2-minute power play here. Bergeron, Hall, and Marchand, Pasternak, and Grzelcyk. The power play unit. Bruins are 1 for 2 in the power play. 8 shots through their first 2 attempts. Nash, Moser, Stroman, and Keller for Arizona. Pasternak for Grzelcyk as the Bruins win the draw. Grzelcyk, Pasternak fires, and a stop by Wedgwood. Yes, you got another vote. Make sure to get your votes in. Get your votes in by the end. With 5 minutes to go in the third, we're going to end the poll. No matter what the score is. We're going to end the poll with 5 minutes left in regulation time. Get your polls in. Bergeron against Nash. To the right of Wedgwood. Bergeron wins the puck cleanly. Marchand for Pasternak. Pinballs on the net. Goes wide. Moser and Marchand go into the corner. Marchand works the puck free. Trying to get to Bergeron. Whacked back out to Grzelcyk. Denied there by a couple of Arizona Coyotes as Nash whacks it into the bench and out of play. Hall playing one of his former teams in Arizona tonight. Bergeron against Nash. Taken away there by Stroman. He'll take the puck and clear it. Riley Nash, Bruins legend. Played for the Bruins for like a half a season, maybe not if that. I don't remember. Grzelcyk plays it to Pastrnak. Drops it for Taylor Hall. He'll cross the line. Here is Bergeron. Here's Taylor Hall in the right corner. Hall tied up there by Stroman. Chips it in deep. Moser takes the puck and clears it back down. Grzelcyk finds Pastrnak. Marchand back to Grzelcyk. Is my chat alive? Hello? Here's Hall across the line on the left side. Looking for an option. Plays it in around the net. Pastrnak, cross-ice pass for Grzelcyk. Pastrnak to the center point. Marchand right side. Cross-ice for Grzelcyk. Pastrnak again. Waiting. Marchand right side. Grzelcyk sneaking backdoor. Marchand for Hall. Hall. Pastrnak one-timer stopped by Wedgwood. Puck is cleared out. Second power play unit's out there now. Marchand will take the... Actually, no, it's not. Never mind. Marchand, Bergeron couldn't play the pass. Puck kept it... will not be kept in. Never mind. Is my chat alive? Hello? Please somebody say something. I don't know if my chat's alive. Puck is dumped back into the Boston end. 15 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Riley. Up ice, here is Pastrnak. He'll fake the dump in. He'll get it across the line. Saucer pass across for Smith. Marchand. Saucer pass to Riley. Power plays up. Back to 5-on-5. Here is Marchand. Spins off a man. A couple of guys anyway. Here is Marchand. Knocked down. Penalty on Kraus. And he is frustrated. Right back to the power play the Bruins go. Kraus doesn't like it. So Kraus will go off for tripping. Marchand was using his mouth, his best effort, you know. If the Bruins don't score on this, their power play is awful. And I'm saying that as a Bruins fan, by the way. Is anybody here in the chat? Let me know. Who you guys pulling for in this one? Face off one here by the Bruins. The Coyotes will get it out though. Here's Riley Nash. Nash will cross the line. Shot, missed the net. Rebound for Nash. Save Olmark. Puck comes out in front of the net. The Bruins will get it out. Here is Coyle for Smith. Here's DeBrusk. For Smith, tip. Good stop by Wedgwood. Smith wipes out. Riley keeps it alive. DeBrusk chips it to Smith with space. Slow the play down. Riley has McAvoy's shot. Save. Rebound in the slot. Big tie-up. Stroman gets the puck out. Olmark leaves it for Riley. Hall. Will try to cross the line. Gets around a couple of guys. Hall to the goal. Saved by Wedgwood. Hall for Bergeron. Stop Wedgwood again. Stroman takes that's Labushkin, excuse me. Trying to get it out. Pinball's out to center. Erickson will take the puck back and Arizona will control. I guess nobody has anything to say. Okay. Chikrin will use the boards and gets the puck out. Pastrnak takes the puck though. He'll cross the line with it. Gets around a couple of guys. Pastrnak in the corner, trying to chip it past Labushkin and does. Hall tied up there by Stroman. And so that's not Stroman, that is Fisher. Working the puck free. Bergeron works the puck free. Penalty on Boston here. 4-on-4 for 26 seconds. Bergeron going off for high sticking. Bergeron for high sticking. We're going to get ourselves a 4-on-4 for about 26 seconds. Bergeron's caught Chikrin up high. Face off will be to the left of Olmark. It's Schmaltz and Galchenyuk with Capo Bianco, and I believe that's Gostisbehere out there for Arizona. Haula, DeBrusk, Vakanainen, and McAvoy for the Bruins. No, I'm sorry, it's Chychrun, not Gostisbehere. Haula gets a nice pass from McAvoy. Haula drops it for DeBrusk. DeBrusk walks in, stop. Haula! What a save by Wedgwood. I didn't even know what happened. I thought the puck went out of play or something, but Wedgwood made a good save on Haula, who could have had a deuce right there if he put it home. They go to commercial. They never went to commercial. They just came back from commercial randomly. Arizona has a power play. Whoops. Kessel across line. Keller streaks in. Keller to the goal. Save Olmark. And the puck is out of the net somehow. The puck never went in. They had an open net. And the puck comes out. Arizona, that is such a Coyotes thing that happened. They had an open net, and the puck never went in. Olmark was sprawled out to the right of his net, and it never went in. Gostisbehere for Keller. Boyd across the line. Forward and Boyd both go down. McAvoy chips it to Marchand. Fans the dump out. He did this the other night against Colorado too. Marchand will skate it up this time. Kessel picks Marchand's pocket. Keller across the line looking for an option. Has a drop. Didn't find him. Here's Keller. Saucer pass across for Kessel. Keller to the net. Olmark to save. And now there's going to be a little bit of extra stuff after the whistle. Okay, chat, please talk to me. Is my chat bugging out? Are you guys saying stuff and I can't see it? Please, somebody type something. Please. I would appreciate if somebody types something just so I know my chat's not dead. Or my chat isn't bugging me out anyway. I want to make sure my chat isn't bugging out. Please, somebody say something for me. I can see what I said, and I can see the last message that was sent in by somebody else. But it's been like 10 minutes since somebody said something. I want somebody to make sure my chat isn't bugging out. Moser across. Chychrun missed the net. Schmaltz back to Moser. Chychrun. 15 to go in the power play. Chychrun back to Moser for Schmaltz. Back to Moser. Chychrun shoots, missed the net. Hi. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate it. I'm sorry. Appreciate that. My chat's kind of being weird. Moser for Schmaltz. Power plays up. Back to 5-on-5. Bergeron out of the box. Chychrun plays it around the net. Here's Schmaltz. McAvoy denied. Here is Lazar. He'll get it into the zone as the Bruins will get the top unit out there as Bergeron's out there. And he hits Moser in the boards after finishing his check. After the fact. Roussel got denied there. Here's Grizzly. Blows it up for Oscar Steen. Marchand gets the puck free. Here's a chance for Haula trying to get number 2. And a stop by Wedgwood again. He robbed Haula again. Here is Haula. Gostisbehere works the puck free from the referee. Capo Bianco goes to get it. Haula plays it around for Steen. Has an option in front of Marchand. Spins off. Didn't have an option to get it to him. Gostisbehere works it to Capo Bianco. Arizona gets it out. Ladd and Nash work together in the corner. Try to get the puck in front of that. Oh, sorry, that's Roussel, not Ladd. And now here comes Carlo. Trying to dump it in. Denied there by Chychrun. He'll reverse it into the zone while the Bruins go get a change. Shots are 31-26 Boston. 10:40 to go, third period. Schmaltz. Make sure to get your votes in the poll in the chat. Poll will close with 5 minutes to go in the game. Keller for Chychrun. One-timer, he fanned on it. 91% said the Bruins are going to win. 9% says Arizona. Pasternak for Hall. Trying to get it back to Pasternak. Schmaltz takes it away. Hi. What's up, Karen? Welcome back. Moser to the middle. Here is Ladd. Couldn't get a shot through. Forbert denied him. Kessel trying to work it back to the line. Bleed takes it away, and he'll get it in deep. Bleed went off for repairs at the end of the second period. Bleed knocks Moser into the boards. Moser for Anton Strawman. We have reached the halfway mark of the third period. Under 10 minutes to go. It's 2-1 Boston. Moser dumps it in. Bruins will go get a change. Arizona did too. McAvoy for Vakanainen. Arizona got caught in that change. Vakanainen's shot saved by Wedgwood. He walked in, took a nice little slap shot, and a good save. Here is Strawman for Eriksson. Up ice. Here's a chance for Galchenyuk. He'll cross the line. Denied there by McAvoy. Puck bouncing in front. Vakanainen takes it away. Here come the Bruins. Coyle. And DeBrusk could not keep it in. The play is offside. 9:14 left. And now they're going to go to commercial. I'm going to crack my neck a little bit. We go to the other games going on around the league right now. Wild beat the Rangers 3-2. Red Wings beat the Penguins 3-2 in the shootout. In a wild third period, Blackhawks are down 2 to the Avalanche with 12 seconds to go. It's 6-4 Colorado. 6 goals were scored in the third period. 1, 2, no. There's 10. 8 goals were scored in the third period. 4 of which came in 2 minutes. It came in a minute 38. Oh, man. Oh, brother. 3 goals in about a minute and 49 seconds. Wow. Huh. Third period. Yeah, edited. It has been a goalie battle here in the third. It has been. Capitals are blanking out the Stars 5-0 in the third period. With goals from Wilson, Carlson, Van Riemsdyk, McMichael, and Backstrom. Oh, my. Backstrom's got himself a three-point night in that one. Bruins play them on Sunday, so that should be good for them. For the Bruins, anyway. Arizona's next game, they host Buffalo tomorrow night at the same time. Except their game's not going to be as big of pressure. They're playing a kind of a weaker Buffalo team, but Arizona's not as good as Buffalo. So. Ed, will you be here for the remainder of the game? We'd love to have you. That'd be sweet. Yep, so if you have not voted in the poll, make sure to go vote there. Poll will close with 5 minutes to go in the third period and the final 5 hits. 24 votes have been accounted for. 92% say Boston's going to hang on and win this one. Or they would be bottom. And then there's Montreal, you know? Yeah, they got Hutton and Wedgwood. Yeah, I'll be here. Sweet. 26 votes now. Still 92%. 24 Boston, 2 Arizona. Numbers didn't change. Here is Coyle for Smith. Grizzly couldn't keep it in. Here's Nick Schmaltz, who scored the lone Arizona goal back in the late parts of the first period. He wipes out. Carlo. Grizzlick finds Coyle. He'll take it out to center. He'll get it to the red line. He'll cross the blue line with the puck. Coyle shot, save Wedgwood. He'll hang on with 8:41 to go. Olmark has 25 saves on 26 shots for the Bees. Wedgwood has 31 saves on 33 shots for Arizona. Both goalies have looked great tonight. Bergeron will take the draw here against Dzingel and win it. Here's Marchand. I like Steen on the first line right now. He's playing okay. Dzingel moves it up past Ladd. Marchand will go back and get it. Goes it across to Vakanainen. Back in his own end. He'll play it to McAvoy. Steen trying to flip the puck into the zone. Got denied. Gets it in. Play is offside. Now it's onside. They had the tag up. Here's Strawman. Throws it across. Kessel. Marchand gets the puck. Bruins of a 3-on-2. Marchand for Steen. He shoots and a save Wedgwood. He'll hang on, and Wedgwood has been a brick wall all night. Same with Olmark. They go to commercial, 8:08 to go. In a very defensive game from Glendale. You need these games sometimes. You need the defense to show up, in game in and game out, especially in these tight games like this. And I can confidently say the Bruins defense has looked really good tonight. Only giving up 1 goal, to Arizona. Olmark has been strong. The offense has been lacking, but it's okay because the defense has been there to keep it out. And I know Wedgwood's a really good goaltender, so the fact that we even have 2 goals against Wedgwood's really good. So, and the Bruins are, they're cruising along. They're having a good game tonight, so it's okay. The Bruins are playing all right. It's not too bad. Would love some more goals on the board, but hey, throwing shots on the net is the best thing you can do right now. Pressure Wedgwood. Because every goaltender, every single one, no matter who it is, will crack under pressure at that point in that moment. At one moment, pressure him like crazy, something's going to happen and the puck's going to end up in the back of the net. Okay? Look at Halla's goal. A couple of good saves there by Wedgwood. Pastrnak got the rebound. He threw it to the middle. Wedgwood's here, how would you see it? He's this way. He's here, okay? Hall is there. He's looking at Pastrnak, who's right here, okay? He throws it. Halla banks it in on his far side. He couldn't have enough time to get over. For McAvoy's goal, okay? Right arm's here. From the right circle, comes in, he snuck it. It was a snipe right through the arm. Great shot by McAvoy. Great shot. Halla wins the draw. Pastrnak back to Vakanainen. Here's Pastrnak. He'll play it in around the net. Here's Halla. Puck goes past him. Chychrun takes it away for Arizona. Under 8 minutes to go. Chychrun for Keller. Has Schmaltz seeking in backdoor. Finds him. Puck goes over his stick. Thomas in 2011. Thomas looked great. Oh my God, I missed him, Thomas. Hall trying to find Pastrnak. He couldn't keep the pass. Labushkin for Keller. 2-on-2 scrum for the puck. Hall works the puck free. Comes to the middle, and Eriksson poke checks it. McAvoy throws it across. Vakanainen shot. Oh, just went wide of the net. McAvoy has it. Has an option in the middle. McAvoy cross ice, went nowhere. Vakanainen keeps it in. Hey, you're the Bruins, this is good. You're wasting the clock. McAvoy's shot is another save there by Scott Wedgwood, who has looked great for Arizona tonight. It's good for the future if you're Arizona. You might not have a great team, but if you have a guy like Wedgwood keeping the Bruins quiet offensively, that's good. It does not hurt to have a really good goaltender when you kind of have a, no offense, guys, a not so good team. I mean, you guys heard this. 10 wins. It's almost February, really. But yeah, so it's bound to happen. Got the spare for Capobianco. Eriksson dumps it in. Olmark plays it around. Eriksson knocks it down back to got the spare. Overrated, to be honest. He's probably one of the better goaltenders to not win a Stanley Cup in his career. And Tuuk's great, and he was great overall in his career, but right now he is not he's not at the level he needs to be at. Galchenyuk gets the puck taken away from him by Riley. Here's Smith. He's playing on the third line with Coyle and DeBrusk, and they've looked fine, so Galchenyuk for Kessel. Deflects off of Carlo into Zingle. Moser back in his zone in. He'll go play Chase. Get your votes in if you have not voted. The polls close in about 75 seconds now from right now. Here's with 5 minutes to go in the game, the polls will close. Kessel. Or if not, if there's no whistle, I will stop at the first whistle under 5 minutes. Strowman. For Ladd. Cross ice pass went nowhere. So Rusty probably not fully recovered. He should have gotten time in Providence. They should have never not let him play in Providence. He should have waited it out and played in Providence. Marchand recovers the puck. For Steen, back to Marchand. Nice give and go. Marchand cuts into the goal. Marchand, big save, Wedgwood. Marchand got robbed. Scott Wedgwood is playing out of his mind. Unreal. Good save there. Unreal. Playing the Islanders. Right? I feel... Edited, I feel that. And I hate it. Yeah. I understand what that feels like. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a very tight game. It's going to come down to the wire. And why? It's the... No, again, no offense, Coyotes fans. It's the freaking nice Arizona Coyotes. Why the hell are the Bruins, leading by only one goal against the freaking Arizona Coyotes? Boggles my mind. I don't know. Hey, as long as the Bruins win, it's fine. Who's winning this? Well, the Bruins are winning 2-1 right now. There's about just over 5 minutes to go in the game. 5:35 to be exact. Bruins are out shooting Arizona 36-26. They've won 58% of face-offs. Mike? Arizona's out hitting. They have more takeaways. Bruins have more. They have less giveaways. Blocks are even. The Bruins are out. Here's this fun stat: the Bruins are out shooting the Coyotes 15-4 here in the third. 7-2 if it was Rask. Yeah, it would probably be 2-2 if it was Swayman. I'm not gonna lie. And that's not bad or anything. Just Bergeron wins the draw. Marchand in front for Steen. This game hits. I win my parlay plus some Julius Randle help. Who do you need to win, Mike? Labushkin. Do you need the Bruins or the Coyotes to win? Boyd for Schmaltz. Here is Labushkin back in his own end. Get your votes in. 10 more seconds, and I'm closing the poll at the next whistle. Get it in now while you can. Bruins. All right, squeak. Well, I'm a Bruins fan if it makes you feel any better. We're in the final 5. I'm closing the poll next whistle. Last chance now. Marchand pokes the puck out. 2-on-1 with Pasternak. Pasternak delays in the slot. And he's angling. Oh, Wedgwood, another save. And the puck comes out of play. And we are now ending the poll in 3, 2, 1. And there it goes. Nail biter, what the heck? Me too. I didn't think so. Coyotes are 10-27-4. Oh, Lord. So, thank you to everybody who participated in the poll. We really appreciate it. It's a new feature to my streams. We're going to be having those every stream from now on. Where's the one per... I don't know. It's probably like 90.3 and 9.7, Pasternak for Hall in front. That shot never got through. Pasternak for Hall. We're in the final 5 now. Hall's shot missed the net. This is where my intensity picks up. How math works. 90.3 and 9.7 add up to 100%. Here's Dzingel across the line, trying to cut through Grzelcyk and can't. Grzelcyk. Pasternak for Hall. Nice entry. Hall walks in, blocked by Gostisbehere. If you're Arizona, you're probably pulling the goalie in the next 2 minutes. No pun intended. Bruins need one to ice this game. Yeah, I said that. In my Bruins fan reacts video against Colorado. Literally a minute later, they scored to tie the game. So I'm not going to say that, but that's funny. Gostisbehere for Capobianco. McAvoy intercepts. Nosek finds Lazar. Lazar across the line. My empty net prediction, if the Bruins get an empty netter, it's going to be Smith. I think Craig Smith will get the empty netter. But we can't get ahead of ourselves if there is an empty netter. Clayton Keller, a nice curl and drag, will reach the red line. Gets Schmaltz. Bad pass. McAvoy can't get the puck out. Kept in by Krause, who's been kept quiet tonight. Keller. Schmaltz couldn't handle that pass. Puck bounces out to center. Moser will go back and get it. 3:17 to go. Shots are 38-26 Boston. They're destroying Arizona in the shots, but it's somehow a one-goal game still. Kessel. Poke checked by Coyle. DeBrusque out of Coyle's reach. No icing. Chychrun will go back and get it. Under 3 minutes left now. Moser. Philly area, you're my only live on this game. My eyes on, ears on, my man. Oh, no worries. I got you. Philly area. I'm from New England, so I'm a Bruins fan, so I understand. I get that. I understand where people outside the area can't catch the game or whatever. I get that. A shot there got blocked. Carlo plays it around for Vakanainen. The Bruins will try to get it out here with 2.5 to go. They need to waste the clock, and instead, Vakanainen does the stupid thing and ices the puck with 2:29 left, in Arizona will have an offensive zone draw. Oh, brother. Avalanche beat the Blackhawks 6-4. Holy balls, what a game that was. 8 goals in the third period. Holy. Gostisbehere. Penalty. Extra attacker on it. 6-on-5 for Arizona now. Here is Keller. Throws it across. Here's Chychrun. Gostisbehere. Keller with space. 2:10 to go. 6-on-5 now. Gostisbehere for Chychrun. Shot, save. Krause! Keller's shot missed the net. Unreal. Oh, brother. Gostisbehere banks it to Keller. Cross ice. Chychrun. Gostisbehere fakes the shots. DeBrusque got down. That was a scare for Bruins fans. I was having deja vu from what happened on Wednesday. Coyle can't get the puck out. Gostisbehere for Keller. In front of the net. Save Ullmark. Puck comes in front. Schmaltz. What a save, Ullmark! He robbed Schmaltz. And this game's still a one-goal game. Schmaltz and Keller both got robbed by Ullmark in the last 20 seconds. Unbelievable. Krause and Keller both... Oh. Schmaltz got robbed. Oh, what a save by Linus Ullmark. He is the only reason this game is tied. And when I mean only, I mean only. What a save. He sprawled out, made an incredible move to get across the goal mouth to deny Schmaltz of a tap-in to tie this game. With about 1:40 left. 1:41 to be exact. Unreal. Timeout, Arizona. 2 lefty and 1 more center. Bruins are interested in JT Miller from Vancouver. There's that. 2 lefty. Chychrun would probably be one of them. No offense, Arizona fans. He's probably going to be on the trade market. The Bruins would definitely go after him. Oh, Schmaltz. Unreal. Oh, God. What a save. I think that it might have hit off Vakanainen's skates, actually. By the way, Ullmark denied him. Flex away from home. He is just the flex, period. This guy's out of his mind. This guy's playing like a madman out there, man. 1:41 face-off on the Bruins' end. Arizona has an empty net. It's a 6-on-5 now. Extra attacker on for the Coyotes. Ullmark's getting some water. There is something wrong with his mask. They're going to get that fixed up, and it is. All right, sweet. So Wedgwood's off. It's a 6-on-5 now. Boyd, Krause, Keller, Kessel, Schmaltz, and I believe that's Chychrun out there for Arizona. Nosek, Marchand, Bergeron, Forbort, McAvoy for the Bruins. Nosek works the puck free up for Bergeron. Bruins got to try to get it out. Here's Marchand in the neutral zone. Got the puck picked. He got his pocket picked by Boyd. I can't speak. Keller for Schmaltz. Here's Gostisbehere. Down to 1:18. Krause gets it into the zone. Dumps it in. McAvoy and Forbert go back to the puck. Nosek can't get it out. Bergeron gets it out to center. Minute 5 left. We're now in the last minute of play here in the third. Schmaltz across the line. Gets it in deep. Forbert will go and get it. Try to play it around. Kessel knocks it down. Back to Gostisbehere with space. 50 seconds to go. Has Keller. Right side. Near the boards. Keller. Back to Gostisbehere at the point. Move to the center of the blue line. Gostisbehere for Keller with space. Shot. Ullmark, a big glove save with 34.8 to go. It's a good save for Keller there. For Ullmark, on a shot by Clayton Keller. Apparently, Ullmark has a bloody nose. He's playing through it, though. And they're gonna get himself tuned up even more here during this commercial. They're gonna get himself tuned up. He's just got a bloody nose right now. I want to, yeah. What do you guys think in the chat? Will Arizona tie this game, or will Ullmark shut the door and get the Bruins a victory? Ullmark, 30 saves on 31 shots. He has been magnificent all night, and that is nothing new for Linus Ullmark. He has been great all season. Even in their 4-3 loss against Colorado on Wednesday, Ullmark looked great. That is not Ullmark's fault at all they lost that game. Just a defensive breakdown in the final few minutes of that game. Nash against Nosek. Nash got a little excited. They'll do the draw again. $34.8. Nash against Nosek. Face-off won by the Coyotes. Krause works it back to Schmaltz. Chychrun for Kessel. Puck goes over his stick. Riley Nash plays it around. He's the extra attacker. Keller popped up nearby Marchand. Schmaltz plays it around the boards. Here's Kessel. 20 seconds to go in the game. Krause. Back to Keller, 15 seconds. Gostisbehere has Krause. Keller, 10 seconds left. Keller shot on the net, missed wide. Tied up. McAvoy's going to tie this puck up. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Here's Krause, the buzzer, kick save Ullmark, and the Bruins are going to survive.